This is 5 Minutes with Mike. Our news, our voice, our issues. Believe that.
For me to ever see a person as this.
Now, for those of you that do not know Poetik Flakko is a big mouth YouTuber, and he has a big voice, and he has a great audience, like a big audience, you know what I'm saying? And when I say big mouth, I wasn't saying it to be disrespectful. What I'm saying is that he has this larger than life type of vibe. And so you can't help but get entranced into what it is that he's saying. And for the most part, the black community was riding with Poetik Flakko when it came down to the Chill the Builder thing, for which Poetik Flakko himself allegedly said he made about 100K off of just posting Chill the Builder videos. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, can't wait for that type of YouTube money to start hitting my bank account. I'm still trying to get monetized. But anyway, the point of the matter is, he also was riding with us when it came down to the recent Brandon Tatum Grift. And, so Poetik Flakko just, the dude seemed like he was one of us in a sense. Like, man, yeah, okay. Individuals subscribe to him. I believe I've subscribed to him. But if I didn't subscribe to him, I at least watched a ton of his videos as of late because, like I said, he captures your attention. He captures your mindset. But unfortunately, Jew Almighty, which is another YouTuber online, had honestly caught up with his grift. And, unfortunately, Poetik Flakko is not an FBA, the Foundational Black American, and that's fine. I mean, listen, I'm a person that loves black people no matter where you from. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you black, right? But the point of the matter is, Jew Almighty, YouTube channel, he found that Poetik Flakko was basically riding for the other team. He was on the side of the white tee individuals. You know what I'm saying? He was made some comments, during, his, days with, No Jumper. Poetik Flakko was a part of No Jumper. And other times where he was just glazing the YT community. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying things that were polar opposite of what he's saying right now. Which is why, Poetik Flakko, not only, of course, I hated to do it, but we had to admit him into this particular not so prestigious university. We had to admit him to it because, yeah, his past does also reflect, some of the things of what his future may be. Is it profitable for him right now to be a grifter and, ride with the black community when it's profitable for him? And then let's say less than a year later, because a lot of these things that Poetik Flakko said in glazing the other side, the other team in regards to anti-black atrocities, these happened within the past 6 months to a year. Not just when he was quote unquote 19 years old and trying to learn and figure things out. No, dude. And even at 19 years old, bro, like, because I saw there was a recent live video that, Jew Almighty and Poetik Flakko also got on a live debate with each other in regards to some of Poetik Flakko's past and things of that nature and things that were particularly hurtful and harmful to the black community. So you can't tell me, bro, that I know you know what I'm saying, you were born you're from a native African country. You can't tell me, bro, that some of the things that you said could not be hurtful to black Americans. Like, give me a break, bro. I don't care if you're 18, 19. By the time listen, my daughter is 10 years old. She knows right from wrong. She understands that there is a divide in this nation. She understands that when she's around certain kids in school, that they may have more privilege than she does. She already understands that at 10 years old. So at 19 years old, you already you're moving into what America really is. And now it's just a matter of you just trying to find your place in life. So if you thought at 19 going in and further into your 20s and 30s, whatever, but you thought at 19 that was, grifting was the thing of, or glazing certain individuals based upon the fact that they were YT individuals was in your favor, then hey, we get it. But you can't then just try to come on our team and be like, oh, woe is me. I was just on that side and I ain't know no better. Nah, dude. Nah. Now, listen, I'm not telling anybody to go unfollow this dude. I'm not telling anybody that I'm not going to still rock with him in a sense. What I mean is, I'm going to watch him at a distance. I'm going to see what his language is within the next 6 months to a year. I'm going to see if dude is actually going to really be in the favor of the community, or is he going to still stay within the university, sellout university, okay? Or is, if he's going to be able to make it to the graduating class and get up out of here, we shall see. Unfortunately, like individuals in the first episode of the first of Sellout University, individuals like Clarence Thomas, they never leave. Okay, they never leave the university. He's an administrator, right? So hopefully, Poetik Flakko, he can go on a straight and narrow from this point. Now that he's been called out for the grift, and just be, even when it's not profitable, just rock out with the people that look like you, bro. Like, it's just that simple. If you're going to be for the people that look like you, be for the people that look like you. This presentation of 5 Minutes with Mike is brought to you by the groundbreaking book, Homeboys by Michael D. Beckford. See what other individuals have to say about this book. Then grab your copy today, wherever books are sold.